and closer to the rapture, the end of the church. We are in the last days, and we know it culminates, the mystery kingdom culminates with Israel's acceptance of the Messiah. But what we are starting to see is the harvest period of time. And the harvest has begun. The last days represent the harvest. And what's happening in the harvest? The separation of the two are happening, not so much by angels, but by looks. The time when the angels do it will happen right after the second coming. But right now, what's happening at harvest is you will be able to tell the difference between the wheat and the tares. Because like I said, wheat turns a golden brown, has a golden color at harvest, but a tare turns gray and sometimes even black in harvest. And that's how you tell the wheat and the tares. The difference at the end is the way they look. They manifest to the farmer. And right now, what is being manifested is the church is full of tares. The church is full of apostasy. The church is full of even believers who are Laodicean, believers who are worldly, believers who are carnal, if you want to call them. So even within the believing element of the church, even the other believers are being made manifest. Now they're still saved, but believers are apostate. Many believers have apostatized. Many pastors have apostatized. Many believers are worldly. They're hanging on to this life, and they don't want to talk about prophecy. They don't want to talk about the last days because it scares them, and they don't want to lose their life. Many believers are carnal, which means that their sin nature has control of them rather than the new nature that they have in Christ, and therefore they live for the flesh. They live for this world. And so because of all that, you can see in Christendom, even in the believing element, who are the spiritually mature believers and who are not. That is even being made manifest. And so, I really believe this is the great revealing of the church in the last days. We are getting to see who's legit, who's fake, who's playing games, who's real, who's serious about their walk with the Lord. And it's all being made manifest because of the harvest time.